Have you ever wanted to know how to get those inner anxieties to calm down so that you can get your butterflies flying in formation? Well, today I'm going to teach you exactly that. Hey, this is Alysa Rushton from Magnetic Messengers Academy, where I show holistic health coaches how to turn a 1-hour talk into a steady stream of clients and cash. And today, I'm taking some viewer questions. And this question comes from Diane Moore. And she says, how do you calm your inner anxiety so that you can look at a speaking opportunity as an opportunity instead of a nightmare? Well, it's interesting because I actually get this question so much. And I want to point out something that comes up for me right away, and it's a classic mistake that newer speakers make. And that mistake is that they think they shouldn't have any anxiety. And that's just so wrong. Guess what? All great speakers have anxiety, myself included. In fact, Johnny Carson used to have anxiety so badly that he would throw up a couple times before he went on stage for The Tonight Show. So the first thing I want you to know is that anxiety is totally normal. There's nothing not normal about it. And that anxiety is really there to do something for you. And what you should know it's there to do is to help gear you up to be a powerful presenter. But so many of us have that anxiety locked in, and we have such a negative connotation about it, we don't think we should be anxious, that it really throws our performance off. So the first thing that I wanted you to know tonight is that it's normal to be anxious. In fact, if you're not anxious, I'm worried about you as a presenter, okay? It just means that your heart might not be fully into it, all right? Or maybe that you need to take it to that next level. Anxiety is totally a great thing. And what I'm going to show you how to do today is to harness that anxiety and get those butterflies flying in formation. So the first key piece, and this is a 4-step process, the first key to stopping that anxiety from interfering with you so much is to know your content. You see, if you're trying to think about what you're going to say to the audience, man, you don't stand a chance up there. You're going to be extra anxious. And all of those thoughts about, am I going to say the right thing? Is this going to land well with my audience? All of that is going to bog your mind down. So you've got to really know your content. The second piece is to be practiced with your body. So some of you may be new to speaking and not know what to do with your arms or not know how to hold yourself. And the more practiced you are with your body and practiced you are with your gestures, the better you'll feel when you're up on stage. So know your content, be practiced with your body. The third thing is, don't overthink it. This is a huge one, and I talk to clients about this all the time because many of us think that we've got to know our speech word for word or our talk word for word, and we overthink that. And here's the fact is, if I miss something, you, the audience, you're not going to know if I missed something. But if I start to think about, oh God, I missed something, I didn't say this, that overthinking it is going to lead to my doom loop. It's going to lead to my demise. So don't overthink it. The audience doesn't know what you're going to tell them. You're the only one that does. So don't let it get you down. Just move on. And then the last piece is focus on your audience. You know, giving talks is not about you being up on stage. It's about you imparting a message and inspiring the audience into some kind of new action or new awareness. So you want to get out of your head as much as possible and be fully focused on your audience. And here's how I do that. Before I ever start my talk, I go and I do a nice centering and grounding exercise. I want to be nice and calm and centered and relaxed so that I'm not thinking about myself at all. The next thing I do is I try to connect with my audience beforehand. I'll usually go around and shake some hands and tell people I'm so excited and glad that they're there. And that helps me connect in with them. And the third thing I do when I'm up on stage and right beforehand is I just imagine these golden beams of light coming out from my heart to my audience and to each person and lighting them up in that audience. And that helps me forget all about me and remember that at the end of the day, it's about them. It's about me inspiring them and lifting them up. And that's what I want to say to you, is at the end of the day, it's about you inspiring your audience, lifting them into new action, new insights. And when you can do that, your audience will literally line up in droves to work with you. I have seen it happen and it is glorious. So those are my 4 tips to get your butterflies flying in formation with you. And when you practice these 4 tips, I just know that magic is going to start to happen for you. So I'm curious to know, what things do you want to know how to do when it comes to speaking? Send in your comments below and we'll be chatting to you soon. Until then, here's to you rocking your talk.